Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new episode 9990 Escape the Nonary game. And now we're going to be getting the true ending, because now we can continue on from where the coffin ending had left off. I'm starting it right there at that cutscene. What the hell? What was that voice? Huh? What? What's up? Oh, nothing. He pressed the buttons. Right, left, right, left, right, left. There we go. One four three 83421. Huh? Eh? What the hell were those numbers? Oh my gosh, or woes. 143 83421. 143 143 oh my god. 143 83421. Lock open. No way. Why? Why are you... Ah! Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you. Snake? You... what? Junpei and Stefan, is that you? Everyone else... is everyone else there as well? Jeez. You're black. Aww. Gently now. My body's a little weak. Oh, you're black. You're black. You're really here. Oh, you're black. Come now, what's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave. Not just, whoa, you did. I really thought you were dead. Huh? You dork. Idiot, idiot, idiot. That's a cute picture, though. You see, I believe I understand things rather well now. Thank you. In the shower room, there was a dead body wearing my clothes. Because of that, you thought I was dead, correct? Yeah. You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here in this room. Do I have it all straight? Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise. Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well then. I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed, but still something is a mystery. Who did all this, and why? The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse at the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in that way? You don't know? No, why would I? The guy who stood in the shower room, we don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X was wearing Snake's clothes, but you're wearing some kind of robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was. I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all events you just described to me. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time. When were you knocked out? When we were split up looking for the red... What? Where did it get you? Do you remember? It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck. What happened? The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted. A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room. I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent. That means it was Zero. Looks that way, huh? There's nothing else I have to tell you. When I woke up, I was in this coffin. Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes? How would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. What the hell does any of this mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Where did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them? All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like I did it subconsciously. I don't get it. What the hell does any of that mean? And also, Snake and Clover had been subject to a similar experiment 9 years ago. The ability to see to access morphogenetic fields is affected by a couple of things. First is epiphany and the other is danger, and then someone did actually die. A girl. Her name was, there had been another experiment conducted on this same ship 9 years ago, and a girl had died during it. Morphogenetic field theory. Two murderers. Switching clothes. The Nonary game. Zero. He's the ringleader, the person who trapped the 9 of us on this sinking ship. Zero should know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered. At any rate, we have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it's of the utmost importance that we escape. Junpei, it was 4:30 last time you checked the clock, yes? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry. Hey, how are we gonna get out of here? Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door. Oh, yeah, you're right. With Snake, we could open the door. Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out. Come on, you gotta tell me these things. No, I assume you figured it out. Forget it, let's just get going. Alright, you guys ready to go? Yes? Yup. Not yet. Huh? Before we go in, I'd like to check something. You want to check something? Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify it with just the 4 of us. What I mean, we don't need... Just do it, alright? If the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here. Fine. There's no dead there. There's no dead there. Alright, that means 4 of us can go into door 9. So, we knew that already. It's obvious. Obvious, yeah, you're right. It is. Now what happens if we had Zero's bracelet? What? Zero's bracelet? Why didn't you take it out, Clover? So you did know I had it. I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime. This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on its face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm going to call the guy we found in the captain's quarters Cap. Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me and Clover and his bracelet. The big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of those bracelets on? Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand. Okay. Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever. Error. I knew it. Now what does this tell us? Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work. No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a third asterisk when it scanned Captain's bracelet? Whether or not whether it's on your wrist or not doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register. Huh, looks like you're right. See, so what does it mean? There's only one possibility. That the bracelet isn't the number 0, is what you're saying. That's right. And what number is it? Let's find out. Okay, we found out in the other ending that the captain's bracelet is actually 6, so 6 plus 7 and 5, that's 11, and then 7 is 18, yeah, with, no, 7 Junpei and Clover, 7 Junpei and the Cap, yeah. Let's try 7, me and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet number is 6. Hey, it opened. The door opened. What? Why? What does that mean? Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet number is 6. But it doesn't say 0. This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a 0. It's the letter O. O. Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it. I mean, when we figured out Cap's bracelet number was 6, right? Yeah. Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s? There's most likely only one person with a 6. But I don't get it. What about... Oh, that's October. But I don't get it. What about June? This is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never a 6 to begin with. Her bracelet. Her slit. She has a 9? In other words, June's real number is... 9? 9? That seems to be the most likely. Then all this number door stuff was just a load of crap? Why would you say that? Because the June's number was 9, the number was one of... Yeah, exactly, that's what I was thinking. Here, walk. List all the numbers of the doors June's gone through. I'll let you know when I'm ready, okay, Snake? And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. I wrote down what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9, wherever there's a snake, the numbers don't work. Digital root of 7, you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2, you can't open door 8. Clover, did you notice anything interesting on the list? What do you mean? You're talking about 3, right? She was with Santa every single time. Every door she's gone into, Santa was also there. Santa's always in the room with her, and that's what you're saying, isn't it? Oh, that's 7. Santa's always in the room with her, is that what you're saying? Yes, it is. What about it? That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came into this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind. Doesn't that beg the question why? Why did Santa do such a thing? The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 if only 7 in Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually a 3. Santa's real number. 7, would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equation? Yeah, sure. This is what you're getting at, right, Snake? This is what you're getting at, right, Snake? Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought when he said Santa's number isn't 3. Thank you. That's exactly right, 7. Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0. No way. Santa is 0? Santa is definitely through now. And June was a 9, not a 6. Conversely, Santa was not 0. It was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3. They cancel one another out, and nothing appears out of order. Santa was still playing by the rules in the Nonary games the whole time. Precisely. So you're saying Santa planned the whole thing? Not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it's safe to conclude that he is 0. If my hypothesis is correct. Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped? Even if that was possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets. And if that's the case, well, what if the ninth man was also flipped? That means he had a 6 bracelet, not a... But then there's 2 6 bracelets. Alright, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's time to wait for that door. It's right there. Whew. Alright, let's keep going. I think these stairs go to the bottom deck. Looks dry. Let's head down. Hey, it's this is a Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere. Neptune key? I only have the Uranus key card. It's a different planet, but it's the wrong kind of key. Let's turn around and go back for now. Yeah. Hey, another door. A card reader this time. It's the Uranus symbol. This place. Wow, it's totally full of books. There's so many I don't know where to look. Alright, if we want to get through that door, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it. Well, okay. Very well. Sure thing. Good, let's get started. And we don't have a lot of time. Hurry. Ada sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge. As he began to search for reasons he fully didn't understand, Junpei felt those particular words flow through his mind. Alright, another puzzle, let's do this. Still have a ton of time to solve it in this recording session. Seek a way out. Library. There's a note on the table. White to the books. Huh? What does it mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2-3 minutes of light before the reader's on to the next? They spend the rest of their lives up in darkness, rather like myself. That's horrible. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes. But that has given me the ability to catch truths others might often miss. I can hear voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. So yeah, okay, I think that's all I'm gonna get from there. What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish. Hey, what if we like switch them around? Switch them around? Yeah, if we move them, maybe they'll spell something out. Oh, it's open. That's the word. How about this? Though I put in the books in the right order, open this thing up. Huh, that was a piece of cake. Away, you did it, Doompway. I guess all things turned out well. So the letters of the title spell open here, find bulb. Well, I figured out open anyway. Here's a light bulb sitting on the shelf. Wait, actually let me examine the white bulb looks brand new. It's really big, so it'll make a water white. Or we have to light the darkness somehow. This one says transition of extinct species. We need to hurry it up or we're not gonna end up out here. Okay, yeah. Theory of evolution, even though I know that one's Darwin guy. Well, you have to know, Charles Darwin wrote a book on the origin of species, and then he put forth the theory of evolution. Remember that part, it's called natural selection. Exactly. Alright, so... there has to be something here at least. Hippie chicks. Yeah, I'm not reading this because it's not important. That's the only reason I'm not reading it, and I kind of want to just get through this puzzle, to be fully honest. Wait, this book looks really out of place. No, okay, it just looks like that. Okay, can I examine the ladder? Huh? That kind. What the hell is this? Wasn't a German mathematician? Maybe it's a compilation of his work. Owen, huh? Owen isn't just enough to go on. Was this about the English Revolutionary? Sheldrake? Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake... not who he is. Librenz? This book's in German. Doesn't look like a complete work of something. I never heard of it. Well, Snake doesn't know. I don't think we'll ever know. Okay, do we need to put our powerful light bulbs in there? Yeah, I think we need 3 strong lights to get that one. This bookshelf has some glass inlay. Pretty big, but there's only 6 books in it. That seems kind of weird. It looks like there's something on the bottom. Can't really see it, though the glass is all foggy. I have a door. Okay, yeah. Oh, we got a book. Okay. I don't even read it. It's a muscle joke. I feel like we need to do stuff downstairs now. Oh wait, oh there's a ton more. Yeah, we're not doing this in one episode like I had hoped. Damn it. I have no idea what I'm doing, so time to head to the walkthrough. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing with this puzzle. No idea what I'm supposed to look at, no idea what I'm supposed to do. Library. Oh, we only have 3 puzzles left. I did that. Over bookshelf there's some holes. And tap it to find another book. Okay, so we need to find a shelf with a few holes. A bookshelf that has some holes in it. That book, some of these books really stick out. Energy Fury, yeah. Just making sure, I just honestly want to get through this puzzle. I really don't care about the fluff dialogue right now. Bookshelf that has some holes on it. Okay, I think we can turn now. Oh, okay, I got another book in the meantime. Maybe it's downstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna need a video on this because there's no way I'm gonna get it from find a bookcase with a few holes on it. I did look all around the library and I did not see it. 999 library. Okay, I need to skip the beginning of it. That's the, ouch. I just, this, so we don't get anything out of that one. Just checking the walkthrough, guys, if you don't see me moving. Okay, that's the open here part, I did that. Okay, I've got that. Oh, we can open it. Okay, we can open these books. This one is some Native Americans on the cover. Hey, Junpei, take a look at this one. Native Americans, huh? Maybe it's got some whoa. There's a baseball on this one. Come on, Junpei, let's see what's in it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably baseball. It's the whoa head and tell me this. Here's one of the pop-up books, right? Got the letters LKR popping out. I can't make sense of them though. Large, round, and kidney? Nah, probably not. This one is head, obviously. Pop-up book. Oh, there's HEAD popping out. Okay, I'm just gonna continue on with the puzzle anyway. Well, the tutorial of it anyway. Maybe they're, yeah. That's the baseball book I have. Okay, well there's something upstairs we still need to get. Must be one of those high up ones. Yeah, it's this one here, is it? Yeah, it's this one. Look, Doombait, I think there's something hidden behind the books. Powerful light bulb. Okay, we got our second light bulb. Alright, now we head downstairs. Okay, there's another pop-up book hidden here, and it's... Alright, I just need to see what book this is. Okay, I see. It's over here, I believe. Nope, it's under it. Is it here? Yeah, and this is the book I need. Okay, let's see what's inside. What's a pop book? It's a letter S-E and a dash, and number 5. I'd be impressed if I was 5. That joke was not funny. Okay, where do I go next? Okay, we can apparently examine that bookcase, this locked one. In the middle of the glass door, there's a cylindrical lock. You know, the kind of lock where you rotate the numbers around till you got the right one open? What the hell is this? It's like they just gave us the answer. Well, might as well give it a shot. Okay, now, game tell me, because I have no... video tell me I have no clue what the answer is meant to be. Six... 3... 2... 632415. 2415. No idea how you meant to figure that out though. You did it, Doompay. Yay! I don't know why, but I feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever, it's locked open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright? All 6 books seem to be pointing at... Oh, there's a bulb here. We need to put them all in this thing, right? It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. I think these 3 are meant to look like music stands. Maybe if I put them on top of stands. Was I wrong? Alright, so there's 3 lights here. I'm gonna change the bulbs. Now they should... There, whoa, these light bulbs really make a difference. It's really bright in here now. Oh, it's so bright now, it's almost blinding. Alright, that means we just have to do this. Oh, did we place the 3 books here now? Then... Here we go. Awesome, it looks like it worked. Way to go, Junpei. Good work, buddy. You had something projecting on the bottom. These letters, they seem familiar. Shield Rake 5. Oh, Sheldrake 5? I think I saw them in the collection somewhere. Yeah, I think they're somewhere around here. Let's go take a look. Okay. Sheldrake. Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean. Yeah, Lotus told me about him. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. It's an interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance. Really, from Lotus, huh? Never heard about the type to be intelligent. Well, Clover also said something to me about this stuff. She did. Yeah, what was it about? The ability to access morphogenetic fields is affected by a couple of things. The first is Epiphany, and the other is danger. That girl, I told her not to tell anyone. You did? Why? Well, look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry. I didn't push it because we were in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay? Tell you what. Don't give me that. About the experiment. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything. But we're not here. Let's move to the top floor. I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, just made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation was quite simple. Zero told me not to, and I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message to engraved on the card. That's a braille card? That's just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards. No, only one. What do you mean? I thought that card had the rules for the Nonary games. Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Or perhaps I should say there's something I couldn't read. And that was... tell no one the events of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell and activate your assisted detonator. That's a threat on our lives. Oh, well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too? I don't believe she did. But it doesn't strike you as strange that Zero will shut my mouth but not hers? Yeah. To be on the safe side, however, I told her it's best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That the girl. What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the thing she told me. And it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs, happy as can be right now. It's like happy as a clam now to get back. That's very true. I decided I can trust you. I decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is 0 is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. At any rate, even if he was here, I very much doubt he would kill us. Why? Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about those words. If he knew about it, then I'm sure in my group during the first experiment. He knew about it, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was. Hey, Snake? Yes, I know you want to know what happened during the experiment. Yeah. How much do you know? Clover told me about... I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years ago, prior locations, one being in the ship and the other in the building in Nevada. That girl died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine is who did this and why, right? Yes. Can you tell me what happened? Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment for a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running in the show. Gentaro Hongu, Nagisa Nijisaki, Terakuki Kubota, Kijikaki Masushido. Hongu was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division. Masashi was the majority stockholder. And it was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me put it simply for you. Hongu designed 4 before it designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required. Matsushido provided the cash. So it's Hongoku, Nijisaki, Kubota, and Matsushido. Of course, there are more than 4 people required to conduct the experiment on this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 people completed their team, and they were able to win the project. They named it the Nonary project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerine suddenly begin to crystallize? Or why did the crystal's structure of EDT undergo such a sudden change? Or why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with the humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to the question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is the shape of the answer that's been stored in the field of invisible to the naked eye, and through that field of resonant event transmits information related to the answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields, but that's just a theory. Can't bring yourself to believe it? Yeah. Let's say someone killed another person because their devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murderer. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial. So what matters here is that Hongu believed in the morphogenetic fields. That's right. I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That's what you were saying. Yes. So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field? I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing the answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand will be higher, even if you've had nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought processes and actions are all parts of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the field that projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far? Yeah. Now, there's a person who had the same effects of those millions of people. What would happen? If that's one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do a handstand as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do? Actually, this is very interesting because I started college recently and we saw a video there where like they had like 4 people in an elevator, and then one person who's like these 4 were like paid to do this, and then one person who wasn't part of this group, and like they closed the doors of the elevator, and then when they opened again, the person who was separate to the experiment had done whatever the people in the elevator were doing. So it is kind of similar to that, I guess. Come on, there's no way I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What are the chances of what if there was something he could grab to resonate the event? Oh god, I see on. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event to doing that and use the other people to do handstands? What would happen then? A person with the power to write to the field to someone who can read the same. You could do the same as the writer and the reader, or transmitter and receiver. What would the world be like if there are people with abilities like these? So the transmitter's resonant event could be transmitted through a field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right? Yes, close enough at least. Come on, that's just crazy. If you want to prove it, you have to test it first. At least that's how they thought. That's why they decided to do their experiment. And that's how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment? Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one picture and ask the other what they see. Interesting, I'm impressed. Yes, this is exactly correct. So why did you bring up the Gansfield experiment? It is used to screen the subjects for the Nonary games. The hospital in a remote town is affiliated with creative pharmaceuticals. Goku used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them he found had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed to be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken from 18 children in total. For that reason, they were not fully understood at the time. Each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred into the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put into Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship, the Gigantic. For the experiments had conducted so far, Hangoku learned the following. There are two things that increases one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany, the other is danger. Have you ever thought very long and hard until finally the answer suddenly appeared in your mind? It may seem obvious to say so, but that's what's meant by epiphany. Adding danger to the equation allows even easier field access. That's where the Hangoku came in. There's a number of puzzles across the Gigantic, but participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children of Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing them, he hoped to increase the likelihood of tapping into the fields. The children of Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment to building Q. Building Q duplicated the... Sorry, I had the yawn. Building Q duplicated the interior puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Anguo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find for the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit the information to children in Group A. If you succeeded, they'll be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, the Gigantic will sink and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts in the Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? Why, I'm actually curious. It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All the equipment, the instruments and everything, all of it's identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situations of the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That's how they were able to return safely. It is the same with the Gigantic and Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the powers of Epiphany to solve the puzzle they had found, and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children of Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage. Hey, Jubei, Snake, how much longer are you two gonna sit around with those bony asses? Get down here already! He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here and soon. Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you. Are you sure that there were 18 kids? Why? I thought there was only 16. Oh, yes, that is what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes, I have no doubt that those 18 children were abducted in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a Nonary game if any less, could you? Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong? Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed the police report when they went missing. They were but then sister like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi, and the sister's name was... Her name was Akane. What? What? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago? Who's June? No, that's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that was a different matter entirely, so they share a name. A lot of people do. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be. Something wrong, Chopin? Your breathing sounds strange. No, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, alright? I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? Just couldn't get the words to come out. This is definitely getting intense. I think we just go up and leave now, right? It's like 7 items. Oh yeah. But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture? That's why we need to find the 5th volume. Oh, look at that. There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we should press it. Alright then. What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. Up the stairs, let's go. Eight, 14, 10, 13. 13, 16, 10, 18. Yeah. 18, 18, 18, 14, 10, 16. Okay, maybe we have to add them all, and then we add them up together, and then we put in the Roman numeral for what they were. So that's 16. 16 plus 14. 16 plus 14 is 30. 10 is 40. And then plus 16, 56. So that would be... I actually need to look this up. What's 56 in Roman numerals? Okay, 56 in Roman numerals. LVI. Did I not add them up correctly? X is 10, isn't it? Oh, so it's 13. Sorry, 13 plus 14. Okay, so 13 plus 13, that's going to be 26. Plus 20 plus 14, it's going to be 40. So it's just 50. So that'll be L. Go to a calculator. Do this properly. Okay, calculator. Okay, so one sec. Roman numeral calculator. So X is 10. So X is 10. No, dash is 1. That's 13. So 2 13s. And then that's a... I'm just gonna look up the answer. To be fully honest, I'm just looking up the answer. So I'll walk through. The Roman numerals are like zeros coded into caps and quarters. The numerals spell out dead. So enter that word into the computer. Spell the word dead, okay. D-E-A-D. I have no idea how we're supposed to get that. None at all, but you know what? I don't care. Okay, let's go. The other door. We did it, we found a way out. Alright, this is the next. The door. Did it just close on its own? Don't tell me we can't go back. I don't know, let's see. Damn it, looks like it locked automatically. Is there another way out? Well, there's another door over there, but there's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it. I'm pretty sure it's locked too. But there is a card reader, right? Yeah. And perhaps if we find the key card, we could find this one and leave. Yeah, it might work, but... Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search for this room for one little quad? Oh, man. There's junk everywhere as well. Looks like that way. No way. For real? Well, we can sit down and wait to die if that's what you prefer. I'd rather doubt that, however. It'd be wise to start looking. We have that much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key card as well. We won't be able to get through this hallway without it. Alright, so let's begin. So yeah, we have 8 minutes left of this recording session. We're not going to get this puzzle done. So, I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching this episode. You know what to do if you like this video. Share it with everyone, like it yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.